Finale just joined us.
What up, y'all? What's going on?
Good, man.
Homie.
So what's good, boy? Introduce yourself, let them know what's going on with you.
What it is, man. It's G Finale, sitting in on ESP51TV.com right now. Born and raised in the Bronx, reside in Brooklyn, though.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Not a trader, but not a trader,
it's
but
not where you're from, is where you at, homie.
exactly. You know, I just lay my head here because, you know, it's music, man. It's music out here also, so. You know,
I
I just
like
decided
Brooklyn.
to.
Is it different from the Bronx?
Oh, I mean, it's the only thing different is the you know, it's bodegas and roti shops, man. That's it.
Trudy trucks everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Depending on where you're from.
hood is the hood anyway. You know, it's the same hood rules apply.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now.
Oh, yo, what are you bringing different? Like, I know your inspiration was what, LL Cool J?
That was definitely the first dude to make me start rapping, only because I seen him with the chicks. I ain't gonna lie, it was women. I was like, oh.
When I heard him talk, I thought the same thing. It sounded like LL.
Nah, it's just, you know what it is, honestly, with that dude, man, it's like, it was, you know, it's that same thing where, you know, you got the dudes who, you know, can spit crazy, and you got the dudes who got G crazy for the girls, you know what I mean? So, I'm watching this dude, I'm like, alright, well, you got ladies, but he was over here minding his business, but as soon as somebody says something, he's like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's basically what I respect to do. That's alright. Well, I just want to, you know, at least, especially with the longevity, and all that other stuff, I at least want to try to follow suit.
You're gonna
You know
pursue
what
the acting thing too.
Of course, man. I mean, the money in the music industry is, you know, it's real.
It's shaky.
It's a little slim now, you know.
Limited.
You know, so you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, and it ain't really selling out. It's that, you know, it's to be successful, man.
Well, the entertainment.
Yo, Saturday night was cool if you're trying to stay on your block 24/7, but now hip hop turned so big, man.
Yeah, it's
You
relative.
go different routes, man, and you don't want to stay making minimum wage when you could get that movie.
Exactly.
My one-hit wonder.
And that's another thing I'm trying to stay away from, like, because the way the industry is suited now is, you know, the execs, the suited up people, all they want is that one hit and go. You feel me? I'm trying to, you know, you just asked me what, you know, am I bringing different? I'm going back to the relative music. You know what I'm saying? The relative things, like, you know, just the music about you know, exactly what the black is, the concepts in the songs, you know what I'm saying? You know, the whole...
Let's give
It ain't about tight shirts and
like spitting about my chain all day.
Let's
pants that make you walk funny.
Exactly.
Fashion.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I speak about fashion too, because I can tell I like it.
You got one of my favorite
You know what I'm
sneakers
saying?
on right now.
95s?
Yes, same colorway. And
You know, so it is what it is. It's real music. I like to call it relative music. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So any projects coming in the near future?
We just released the Blasphemy Project, which is my
CD we have.
yeah,
right
it's a
now,
CD.
right?
Just released the Blasphemy Project. I got a couple right here. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple right here. The Canvas
Tell us
Blasphemy
about the
Project.
project.
It's real pretty. It's real pretty. You know.
even then, listen to it. I like
Talk
that.
to us about this, man.
Blasphemy. Okay, the Blasphemy Project is basically what I wanted to do was the industry is oversaturated with mixtapes. Number one,
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It is kind of like the rapper's
This is a fly
resume.
package, too.
You know, I'm gonna tell you about the package too. You know, it's oversaturated with mixtapes, and we all know that the mixtape at this point is the rapper's resume, the artist's resume. So it's not like you can't have it, but what you want to do is make yours stick out. I decided to call it the Blasphemy Project because I didn't want nobody to look at it as a mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't the Blasphemy mixtape because people hear the mixtape thing and they automatically got an assumption.
Yeah, they're gonna just grab it and just like,
Yeah.
okay, it's another mixtape. It's something.
Exactly, automatically got an assumption. This is a project. This is something that I've been doing over the past 9 months.
Okay.
So I put in, you know what I'm saying? I put in real time with it, you know?
This is a seller right here.
Yeah, the blasphemy, basically blasphemy, we all know what blasphemy means.
Yeah.
We all know what that means. That's,
And
you know,
if you don't, it's on the insert.
There you go. No, that's my meaning, you know what I'm saying? But blasphemy, you know, speaking of a higher God and wrong or whatever, you know, we know that. But what it is that I decided to go with that and change it up a little bit because, you know, just like any other inner city youth, I had a little troubled childhood, whatever the case might be. Even family was speaking against me, even everybody was speaking against me. And I went from this dude right here that's on the insert.
That's you right there?
Yeah, at 14 to this dude you see standing right here. So the Blasphemy Project, again, is if anybody hears this and wants to talk about it, talk wrong, talk right, whatever the case might be, blast this thing off for me. Free promotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a good segue right there.
That's a good plug.
What
You
about this album cover? I'm sorry. What if people started saying, you know, there's Illuminati or try to...
Strategically done. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You remember the
It's marketing. It's a marketing tool. What it is, that's not actually the Illuminati. Obviously, that's not the Illuminati sign. That's the CNI.
You know, it's just
Or
for
the pyramid.
YouTube.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to be. I wanted to address what was going on with hip hop anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
gonna make a DVD about you.
They're gonna break down the album.
and then that's free promotion again. But
You had a guy on YouTube do a 90-minute segment about you and your album cover.
What the lyrics mean.
So you know what I'm saying? Basically, again, it's just. You know, I want to put it there because I know the average person is going to sit there and look at it and go, oh, Illuminati, Illuminati. But I also want to address again, you know, the hip hop situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Masonries, Illuminatis, and all that other stuff that they got going on around here about that. So I just decided to throw it on the top of my cover and let you figure it out yourself.
That's definitely an eye catcher.
Now let me ask you, shows. Have you been doing any shows around New York, around out of state? What's going on? Like
recently, man, we just went in underground hard and grinded out to get this thing out. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We are now moving in the process of doing all those things now. But prior to this, I was a performer. Before the Blasting Project came out, as you can read on the insert again, you know, I've done the shows with Alicia Keys and all this stuff. So I've been a performer for most of my life. You know what I mean? This is just the one time I was able to do something that I cared about and didn't really care about nobody else, what everybody else.
So you basically now that the album is out, you're gonna basically start working on promoting it.
Yeah, we focus, man. We focus hard. We shot a video for one of the lead songs off of this called "I'm Cocky."
Is that track number 3?
That's track number 3.
I actually like that song. I actually like that song.
That's track number 3. It's called "I'm Cocky," and that was just a song I decided to just make because, again, I like to just address stuff, man. I just like to hit it on the head, like straight up, you know. And girls, you know, women, people, I get that all the time. Like, oh, I don't like him. He's too cocky. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with that?
Performances?
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You take your shirt off at performances?
Nah. I don't go that far. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a whole lot of baby oil and lighting. You know what I mean?
I might let you get away with certain things.
You know, so like that's like the lead song off of it. Just to explain the Blasting Project again, like I said, it's relative music. In the beginning, I wanted to do something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of artists say that and don't really follow through.
You don't got one of them down south type, like crunk songs, right?
Like crunk? Nah, not so much crunk, but it is.
I'm following the movement. Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying? It's not so much. I got.
This is New York rap.
As long as it's New York rap, yeah, you know.
I mixed it completely.
No disrespect to the South, but yeah, you know, it's getting saturated.
Now we try to bring the hood back. Ain't no disrespect, but I want the hood back. So it's from the South.
Nah, I'm not from the South though.
No, I'm not categorized.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, like,
we just get upset. Me and him get really upset when we hear a lot of New York rappers do down south stuff.
Oh,
like when they just jump on beats made
just cause
he's the hottest beat out right now. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just like I got a hard joint on here that the beat itself you might consider a South rapper being on, but it's really G Finale at the end of the day.
So that's what we want.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no. Just
what song you want? Blast for me.
So you can start off with the lead song which we pushing. Shot the video for. It's called "I'm Cocky."
Number 3.
Cocky.
Right. Let's get with that.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
Come back and see what else is going. Let's start judging because we still got you here.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, man. You know, it's best. I'm in best style, so y'all got me.